Hello and welcome back to MoAre3. We're going back to the losers bracket and we're seeing st4rk against MbL today. Let's go into the games right now. Actually, I had to look up what the next games to cast. I remember the semifinals, didn't know if I went further ahead in the losers bracket. So, Byzantines war as expected. st4rk and MbL, two very strong players, of course. And we have st4rk in green against MbL in purple. Let's go for the maps here. I'm going to start with st4rk. Got a relic inside, which is awesome for him immediately. Embarrassed in the back. Main gold very safe in the back. And the second gold safe in the back. So that's an awesome map actually. Even the main stone pretty safe. One boar outside. Oh, that might be an attempt to steal a boar here. And MbL is going really aggressive. The first one to attack, of course. And only going back now. So st4rk needs to cover this boar somehow. Needs to make sure that isn't losing it. The 3 deer very far outside. I don't think he's going to take them. That's one screen. That's 1.5 screens. That's a lot. Villager coming in. And yeah, keeping the gate open, no problem here. Otherwise, where's the other gold? Third gold, relatively close to the base, it's outside, and the second stone forward. This relic a little bit closer to st4rk here, I think. And otherwise, I think we've covered everything we need. Let's go for MbL's base right now. MbL got the main stone safe in the back, awesome. Second stone safe, second gold safe, 2 extra golds. MbL does not know about these resources, he can only see the stone, not even the stone. So he needs to go back here. He will find the sheep, and now the scout is coming back. And ooh, that's not good. MbL, what are you doing? Ah, he's going. Okay, that's all right. And he can see stone. He can see gold. He can see gold. He cannot see the second extra gold, but he will find it if once he's getting a mining camp here. So very nice map for MbL already. We have one really close to his base. The third gold outside. A main stone forward, which isn't a really problem here in Byzantines war. And deer for MbL, there's 2, 3 deer, maybe there was one inside. That's a possibility. I guess this might have been a deer here. No, not sure. Or maybe it's run away, but I only see 1, 2, and I don't see a third deer. Don't know. And one relic inside, something I almost overlooked, but I think I like the map for MbL a little bit more even, because he's got so much gold inside. The question is who is winning this. I guess what's coming up is a monk war. Who is winning this one? Or we might see 3 TCs and going to Imperial Age relatively fast. We've seen a real fast Imperial Age a few times by Viper. We have extra berries on the map. Yeah, in the middle of nowhere, and we have 1 extra stone on the left hand side. Of course, MbL, we can see right now the first feudal age market blacksmith coming up. He will be able to click up first, provided he's getting the food in 700. And I think he used the market a little bit, maybe. I'm not sure. And st4rk not clicking up yet, missing a little bit of food, waiting for the food, and there we go. Castle age for both players, both on 28 population, 27 villagers. MbL a little bit faster here. And nice palisade actually, making sure that the villagers are not going all the way around to take this 12 of gold. And the question is, yeah, with 8, no, it's 6 villagers, sorry, not 8. I guess 2 monasteries maybe. And MbL having 5 villagers, might be 1, might be 2 monasteries. It doesn't look like a monk rush to me right now, I don't like a big monk rush. Double monastery, and for st4rk, gonna wait a little bit longer, but should see very soon. Oh, actually, MbL inside st4rk space, not good. But only 1 monastery coming up. Instead of TC being put up somewhere, yeah, TC on the gold and wood line. Very nice place for TC, very safe in the back. So MbL won't see this, and only 1 monastery for now. 5 villages, 6 villages in gold, and only 1 monastery. It's interesting. We might see a relatively fast Imperial Age, 3 TCs, a little bit of booming, buying food. And we do see the first monk come up. At the same time, MbL is getting the first relics in actually. There's 1, 2 relics already for MbL. There's 1 in the middle that he can get. And did we see all relics actually? Not sure. Yeah, you got the 1 here, you got the 1 inside the space. We have 1 inside for... MbL just does the scout, I guess. 1 inside from st4rk. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I missing a relic here? I'm not sure right now. This is 2, and there is 1 inside. That's number 4. I think I'm missing relic number 5. Or maybe Star got it already? He's got 2 relics as well, so I'm not sure where that was. And the first monk war is happening. Ooh, interesting to see MbL losing this one. A scout helping Stark right now. I hope I'm not saying like Monos or Jon Snow too much, because I just casted again last game. But Stark looking good at this point. And we do see a siege workshop come for MbL, making sure to not lose the villager, walling the villager in, very nice. How many TCs for MbL actually? That's 1, 2 TCs, 3 TCs. And he should be able to see the extra goals. Yep, very nice. 4 villagers more for MbL actually, and getting a ram inside the siege workshop, while Stark, I guess 3 TCs as well. We've seen 1, 2, yeah, that's 3, 4 TCs even. So full boom mode incoming actually, and I like the approach. Winning this monk war allowed him to go for TCs. Just change, no problems here. And now I guess Stark is just waiting for MbL to move forward. Do we see an approach actually? We see barracks coming up and MbL going to Imperial Age. So we're gonna see Imperial Age army for MbL a lot earlier, while Stark not really close because he's missing a lot of food, even with the cheaper Byzantines Imperial Age, but I guess he can click up very soon now. And there we go, Imperial Age upgrade for Stark as well. Going with the starting TC, but that's not a problem. Barracks coming up for him as well, University's up. And question now is, what are players going to do? We do see rams for MbL, so I guess Siege Ram will come in, and skirmisher production starting. There's cheap trash, of course, for Byzantines. We might see monk upgrades, but MbL now reaching Imperial Age, lead skirmisher on the way. What else is he going to do? Do we see Bracer come up? Yes, and I hope Capped Ram will come in very soon, but only 78 villagers, so not fully boomed here, MbL. And Stark moving forward, losing a monk, losing 2 monks, that's not good. Going with the scout, but he's even going to lose the scout here if he's not leading it. And there we go, only 1 monk left. Might get a conversion here. He managed to get 1 monk for MbL back, but it was not a good fight here. Maybe wanted to buy a little bit more time. Capture is done, block printing coming in for MbL as well now. And Stark just reaching Imperial Age. There we go. Got first archer range up. He's doing ballistics, so I guess elite skirmishers will be the main army from both players for now. Not sure, because Stark, yeah, there it is. Elite skirmisher upgrade, 2 months support, Kinaro ballistics, all right here. And yeah, now it's just have to wait for the first player to actually make a move here, because it's MbL, another siege workshop, 3 cap rams moving forward. The outpost will tell Stark a lot about this. He can even see the siege workshop here. That's fine for him. And MbL having 3 villages for Stark, a lot of resources. What is he going to do? A lot of gold actually. MbL very low on resources. He's producing a lot of elite skirmishers. He's moving forward, 38 against 6, and Stark doing honor check. Very, very important upgrade. Chemistry Brace also coming. He's got a few elite skirmishers. Of course, MbL has 12. I thought he had 12 range on those monks. Yeah, he did it. It was a converted one. So he can actually convert those onagers, and that's a really, really nice counter. So elite skirmishes will still be a good option here, and we might see the first conversion starting very soon. Castle up for Stark, MbL low on resources. Stark not using everything he has, and where's the onagers? There it is, and I think MbL saw it and he's gonna try and convert very soon. Does he have the redemption upgrade? I don't know. Ring archer armor coming in chemistry, and thumb ring, conscription, padded archer armor. Redemption only now coming up for MbL, so he needs to go back for now. Made sure to take that monastery down with the 3 relics. I think Stark will get them back very soon. Maybe should put them to a more safer location, but for now it's not his main problem. Main problem is the huge amount of elite skirmishers and the monks in the back, and got 3 onagers, so he will be able to defend, but push back or fight back at this point and try to rush here, it won't happen. MbL the one being aggressive, and elite skirmisher fight. Nothing major, not the same upgrades by far. Look at this, MbL a lot more defense upgrades, and only now the Onage is moving forward, but I think MbL is knows that it is coming, and he's gonna start and convert whenever he can. Moving forward now with the monks and elite skirmishers, we're just gonna wait a little bit. Heresy would be a very nice option here for the Onages. Stark would be fine, I guess, but for now, nothing hectic happening. All very slow game here. And 35 minutes in the game, we see bombard cannons now for MbL. A very nice addendum here, a very nice addition to what he has already. And the lead skirmishers are gonna try and take down those bombard cannons now. Going back, stables now coming up for MbL as well, looking good. And he's got 120 villages, so he's fully boomed right now. I think his transition into Imperial Age into fighting was a little bit better here, and for now Stark doesn't really know what to do, it seems. He's got bombard cannons of his own now, and moving forward with the Onages might kill a few lead skirmishes, but it's not enough. And Cavalier even coming in for MbL as well as Theocracy. Of course, MbL has a lot of gold in his base, so he can actually afford this. And there's the first conversion of an Onage. Very nice, a shot on those elite skirmishes. Lost a few here as well. Oh, was that the monks or the elite skirmishes? I'm not sure. Lost a monk here, there's only one left. And the Capdrams just patrolling, bombard cannons. Yeah, they're okay-ish against Capdrams. Cavalier upgrade, I guess, almost done for MbL, and a lot of knights being produced. Not sure what the upgrades are on those. Elite skirmishers still being sent. Hussar coming in for Stark. Does not have the gold to be able to afford Cavalier. And Hussar is a very nice option, of course. Let's see what's going to happen. Stark cannot break out here. He's gonna overcut, which is not good. Cut through the forest. Needs to send those villages to another location. 4 bombard cannons, 5 rams, a lot of elite skirmishers, and Stark does not know about those stables here, so there will be a big surprise actually. And there's 1, 2, 3, 9, 12, like 15 bomber tower even coming, 15 cavaliers, and yeah, nobody attacking. Look at this, very passive play here. Very like not sure how to call this, patient play, I guess. Town patrol coming for both players. Iron casting for MbL as well, so he's gonna get all the upgrades on the Cavalier now. With a minor elite skirmisher fight, but that's all. A lot of bombard cannons. Oh, that's huge. 8 bombard cannons. Now there's 1 bombard tower up, 2 more coming up. A lot of elite skirmishers. That's probably like 30, and those elite skirmishers will go down really fast. I'm not sure what Stark has. Also Stark has in mind. Castle coming up around that goal, stable being put up. I think Stark has a few hussars in the back, and now big attack by MbL. Let's have a look at this. Bombard cannons moving forward, the Cavalier just moving into the army of Stark, trying to kill everything they can get. This Capra moving forward as well. Onages being hidden behind the castle, but there's a few Cavalier and they're going to be able to take down those Onages really quickly. And elite skirmishers just as yeah, not the main army, but somehow, I don't know, Rams are moving forward, a lot of hussars, and that's good for Stark. Look at this, he's taking down the Cavalier, he lost the Onages, he's gonna lose the castle, Hoarding's coming in way too late, but I think he's got a chance here to come back if he's sending more units now. Problem is he isn't fully boomed either, 112 villages, it's not enough, and resources not looking good for him, doesn't have gold, and he's reducing as much as he can, as fast as he can. MbL looking a lot better, and those bomber towers are a pain in the ass right now for Stark. Look at this. He's taking a good fight, I guess. He's taking a lot of gold units. He only lost the castle, a few Onages. But he's losing all his hussars as well, and now it's not looking good for him. Wasn't able to reinforce fast enough, and I think MbL has a big advantage at this point. Look at this, not only score-wise, but also when it comes to map control. Stark right now in a very dangerous position, and MbL is gonna be able to attack more and more. And there we go, GG being called by Stark. He knows this is gonna be over very soon. He knows out of gold almost. He's got a little bit left, but not that much. And the Cavalier just too strong, no counter against this Cavalier right now. So very nice game here for MbL, very strong first game. Hope you enjoyed this one, and see you in the next game. GG.